Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG stream, episode 150. I can't believe it. Finn, what happened? There's all kinds of stuff happening here. I'm not sure what's happening. So, but welcome to our stream. This is our 150th stream. Glad to have everybody here. Very much appreciated. Damn near 3 years going strong and rocking and rolling. That's all I can say. It's amazing how long it's been. Holy crap! Then do we have a lot to cover tonight? Woo! There's going to be some angry overtones being thrown out there. I'm just saying. So brace yourself. But we got a lot to get to. But first, this is our Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host, and part of the RSG crew. Glad to see all the skewers out there. Glad to have everyone aboard. It's been a long run, and man, are we having a good time doing it. We always said the community is what keeps us going, and it does. So let's introduce everybody, then we'll get through the mechanisms, and then we'll get through everything else. One real thing I want to let people know is that we have our new donation thing. So whenever you make a donation in Super Chat, it will hit the cup, and I think $2.
Yeah, so we got a donation during the intro. So what happens is this thing keeps what was left before it was stored, right? But I think we got a donation that exploded it before during the intro.
Even though everyone said not to do that. So we started filling it up again. So there's $2 for donations. Get chicken grande, two or more. Gets you
no, three. So
three or more gets you Baby Ranger.
$3 or lower gets you chicken grande. $20 or less, up down to $3.01 gets Baby Ranger, and anything $20.01 and above come pickle slices.
Yeah.
That are pretty large and start to displace everything in the cup. It's actually really funny.
So that's that. So it's we put some more in there just for you guys, so you can see it come in there. Deadpool Kyle just donated, said, "Hey, Miss McVoltron, she's back, folks. Look, she's off her hiatus, and here it comes. Here she is. Look, Miss McVoltron. As you're speaking, you're muted, and here come the chicken grandes. Dun 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 dun.
I love how they fall right over McVenom's face.
I know.
I think it's because they're shocked to see me. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm pretty shocked to see you. I like seeing you.
It's been a
No, we
crazy
can't have that happen. We can't have it block McVenon's face. Hold on.
What are you doing?
He's moving it.
There we go. I should be below you now.
So
We can't have. Sorry, we don't. Nobody wants to see McVenom's face covered by chicken grandes. I'm sorry. That's just
I'm
not
okay
what
with it.
anybody wants to see.
yeah, she's fine with it.
I'm actually okay with it. Yeah.
You're
So-
not. You might be. Loki is gonna kill us if we leave that up.
He just cares about hearing that silky smooth voice to put him to sleep like mother's milk.
Well, like the feeling's mutual. I like Loki's voice too.
Oh, look at that, Loki! You've moved up in the world, buddy.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Thanks. Oh my God! All right, we just got another donation from Jason Hommel, $5.01. It said
Baby
it's
Ranger
Baby
time.
Ranger time. Make it rain, Baby Rangers. They're coming, guys. It takes a little bit for Streamlabs to catch up, but you will see it on the stream. You'll see Baby Rangers. I'm quite heavy. I've got a lot of poop in those diapers, so I hit the ground running and I hit hard. Moz Kanata says more chickens. Here comes $2 from Moz Kanata. Here we go. Stuff's gonna start flying into the cup till the cup runneth over. So see all the fun you've missed, Miss Voltron. Well. You're no longer Miss McVoltron.
I'm
You're
no longer Vic McVoltron.
You are
She's
back to
McVenom.
McVenom. So, there you go. And, of course, we've got the chicken chaser himself, Grande Patron. Oh, God, we introduce him. Here he comes. Here they come dropping through the air. Chicken Grande's falling in. All right, they all made it. Here come the Baby Rangers. Oh, my God, one hit the side. He did make it in. I guess I had too much bourbon on that Baby Ranger, so that didn't work.
Jay said your hair looks fantastic.
That's
McVenom.
right.
Didn't I say that earlier?
I just did that. I just got it done today. I went darker.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter when you say it, Grande. When Shay Locomotive says it, it's different.
B Matsu just donated $2. Says we need more chicken. So there we go. We set this up for you guys. So there you go. So
Spam the chicken.
so that's how it is. Super chat. If you want to put something funny in there, you can. All the donations go toward the channel. And make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. It's our 150th episode. Can't believe we're here. We're also streaming live on Twitch as well. So everybody over in Twitch, thank you very much for hanging out with us there. Why do I keep getting ads over the chat? I'm just so sick of this. So hey Neil McVenom, Dozma, Mo129, Remela. Yeah, so all the people there. Now we're going to do our shout-outs like we do every Wednesday night stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get into it because we got a lot of news. Let's just get through this. Finn, we got... Oh my God, they're just coming in. More Baby Rangers from Jason Hommel. Oh my God, here we go. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. Here they come.
So, our shout-out word of the day is chosen. CHOSEN. Chosen, as in the chosen one.
Chosen one.
Anakin, I thought you were the chosen one.
You're
So go
breaking
ahead
my
and type
heart.
chosen in the chat.
Said Revan.
We'll be picking
Said
them up.
Revan, and then
But both in Twitch and in YouTube, if you want your name shouted out, then do that. We just got another $5.01. I couldn't see it because Chosen came by so fast. Let me look here real quick. JV426, congrats on 150. Thank you very much. So
Thanks,
here
guys.
comes some more Baby Rangers. Hopefully I make it into the damn cup this time and not hit the side like a drunk idiot. You know, those Baby Rangers, you just, you know... And then,
Oh, God,
oh
most
wait,
of us
oh
donated
crap!
25%.
So we're gonna get the
Okay.
Baby Rangers coming in. We just got $25.01 from most Isley.
Thank you very much, Mostef Isley.
Here it
Now
comes.
we're
Oh Christ! The Baby Rangers are coming in. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got some splash. We got some splash there. Some chickens and some Baby Rangers went flying off the screen. And
Oh my God.
here comes the big one. Boy, Finn set this one up. So, but if you want your name shouted out, we're going to do shout outs here. Put chosen if you have a birthday, kid's birthday, anything like that. Let us know. I'll do voices for birthday shout outs, things of that nature. But oh God, here comes the pickle. The pickles are coming, guys. Just give it a second. I know what's coming. Even I'm not prepared for this. I think this is McVenom's first time seeing said pickle
Oh, I
extravaganza.
got the pickle, full effect of the pickle.
You're going to get the full effect of the pickle, McVenom. I'm just saying.
Oh, we're talking about on the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, we're not talking about the one that you saw in real life.
Gotcha.
She saw
Okay.
all of our pickles in real life, guys.
Yodeling pickles.
Loki, did you blush? I got the full effect of the pickle.
Yep, Loki's with us as well. Say hi.
We need to Twitch. Somebody clip that on Twitch now.
No.
Yes.
Clipping on. I got the
Streamlabs
pickle.
is being really slow. It hasn't
Yeah.
popped the 2501 yet.
It'll come.
Oh, there it is. It's still doing the full screen, Finn. Jason
It is.
Hummel, yeah. You got more Baby Rangers coming too. All right, guys,
Okay.
get ready. Here comes. Okay, it hit early.
I got
so-
rid of it before. Hold on, I'm gonna double check everything.
Okay, here come the pickles. Oh God. Okay, they didn't really do anything. And only one Baby Ranger. Okay, there goes some flying Baby Rangers. Pickles are flying everywhere. Not quite there yet. I think there was.
No, it made it. It stayed.
Ooh boy, that I was waiting for that just to go all over the screen.
Pickle's a little freaky. I'm just gonna say it.
No, yeah. But if you have ideas of stuff that you want to see to drop into the jar for donations, there you go. Well, Saber Shark says, how is Ranger heavier than Pickles? It's a lot of fecal matter in the diapers, because McVenom and those guys aren't changing me. So, I mean, I've got the Rangeroo diaperoos on. It holds a lot of dung. I'm just saying. That's why we advertise the product. So, there we go. All right, so we're getting our shout-out words of getting the shout-out in. No tweet question today, or Twitter question today. We're focused on what we got for the news. So, I think we're good on everything. We got people watching Twitch, saying hi in Twitch. We got people saying hi in there. Here comes more chicken grandes. Bimonsi just cannot help himself. Bounce grande off the pickles, he said. Oh my god. Here come the chicken grandes. Dun 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 dun. Oh, he almost knocked a pickle out of the jar. There we go. All right, so we've got so much news to get to today, but so let's get into the shout-outs. Finn's collecting the ones you guys did in there. No, Taco King, you haven't missed anything yet. We're just getting started, buddy. So how are we handling the shout outs today? We want to shout out our gold Patreons.
We have all of our. I have the Patreon list already in Finn stuff, so that's ready for you guys, and I'm gathering the list of the word of the day.
Well, I mean, it only makes sense that since we have the idiot savant Grande Patron here, and the lovely Miss McVenom, that we have another session of Grande reads names.
All the names are in Finn stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Are we ready for Patreon shout-outs?
Yeah, go for it. And now, the way it works, Mr. McGann's going to give you a grade on this, Grande. You got to bring your A game.
All right. I'm ready. I won't be multitasking.
Dude, what's hanging? Oh, Grande.
Where? Which one?
Like right there. Like
That one up
what
there?
Is that?
Well, here. Let me show you.
What is? I was wondering what that was earlier too.
So let me show you. So this is from this was something that was at my grandparents' house. I'll show you guys what this is. So this is a carved Indian.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
It's like and so I was like at my grandparents' house forever, and when they passed away, I was like, "Can I have that?"
Dude, that's scary, man.
And everybody was like, "Yeah, it's cool." He's not scary looking. He's more like.
He's stoic.
I don't think it's scary. I like it. It's one of those things that I like. So I
like it too.
It's like signed and stuff on the back. It's really
All
cool.
right, we quit delaying. We got to do this reading. So
I didn't delay. I was getting ready to do the thing. All right, Patreon shout-outs.
Okay, real quick, the Taco King just donated $4.99. He said, "Padme, when farming geopilots finally pays off." Which means more baby rangers are coming in, so I'll let you know. So go ahead and start your reading there, Grande.
Okay. Aliux12, Bimatsu, Chopper BZ, Clone Troop 211, Contingent 33, Corinth, Dangerfield, Darth Teflon, Darth Allen 0885, Darth Bob, Drewman 95, Hogzilla, I Bong Hard, It Poops Bombs, G-Jack, Canna, Maz Jack,
See that?
Maz Kanata, Moss Mike, Ouchie Dumpling, Ray Rock, Rose Taco, the Revenator, also known as the Renovator sometimes, Sanely Red, Shadow Val, Sith Lord, Slash Van Rhodes, Spaceman Tim, Contingent, Tallywhack, Tenebrous, The Tor, Walter Arnold, War Bobby, and Zarathustra. I always say that one. Zarathustra.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Grande. I'm
And then,
impressed.
why did this change all of a sudden?
Because
It's
we
like,
added
oh,
all the... Yeah,
oh,
we
that's
had-
the shout-out
yeah,
word
Yeah,
of
so...
the day. I was like, The
It's a
names
little
change.
scary right now, McVenom, because he's reading very well, but he knows a lot of these names. Now it's going to get.
Yeah.
Now we get to the real meat and potatoes.
He did mess up Jack though.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He was close at least. He didn't add letters. He
He
mispronunciated,
put a
but he
G
didn't
and not a
add any
J.
letters.
No, he.
All
put a
right,
G
are we ready
and
for
not a J.
shout outs now? For word of the day shout outs? All right, here we go. Word of the day shout outs. We
All
have
right, okay. Everybody prepare yourself. You never know.
Atomic Fish, Badrango, Bimatsu, Bradzo, Swugga, Chris Coco, Contingent 33, Decepticon, Darth Hideous, Deadpool Kyle, Dexatronic, Dozama, sorry,
It was gonna be.
Dozma, Force Choke McGee,
Nice.
Grande Patron. I
Who's that
actually
idiot?
put in the word of the day apparently.
Okay, good job.
Grim, Ham and Cheese, Helenex, Hogzilla, Jacob Baxter, Jason Hobby, Jason Hommel, Havo Cavalcanti, Josue. I don't even know how we say that.
Havo? Is that what you said?
You put
Havo?
a V in.
J-O-A with the
Ranger,
N
hold on,
O.
really quick. Ranger, how's the signal doing? It looks like it's lagging.
John Moran.
It's buffering.
Yeah, it's starting to buffer.
It is.
It's fine. I'm not seeing. It's not on our end.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, because the stream looks like it's frozen.
Yep,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
it is frozen a little bit. There's a lot of buffering, but it's weird. We're not getting the little circle symbol.
Oh, damn. I know what it is. God damn it. Close the Padme kit.
Oh, it's the freaking kit, bro. You gotta close the video. You have to close the
Her
GIF.
kit, man. Her
The
kit.
kit
So
with all
OP.
the GIFs.
Always. It's always the kits. Every time.
All right, are we
It's
ready
never
for me to
just
keep
the kit.
going?
Yeah. We good, Ranger? Yeah, now we look good.
Kashmir, Mad Wind Force, Mali, Maz Kanata, Mole, 129, Mos Def Isley, Nathaniel Morgan, Neo Venom, Zar Akai,
What?
Ouchie Dumpling, Fat Tony 99, Ray Rock, Raza 972, Remila Scarlet, Rahavuti,
What?
Ka- Chloe,
Wow.
Zeta, I don't know. RSG Warmax.
Go back.
That one you just completely. I don't even know where you were reading. It was like a completely different word.
How do you say it? Rahavui.
What's the last word?
Closet, I guess. Or closet.
I apologize. There's just. Yeah.
Saber Shark, also known as Cyber Shark, Shadow Val, Shay Locomotive, Silver Bolt, Skywalker Vader, Slash Van Rhodes, Suicide Squad,
Oh
Sword
my
Jedi,
god.
SWU, Ephemeral Stern, Talon Lee, the Dagger, the Honkler, Tyler Mad 92, Vito Anto, Walter Arnold, and Dada Jordan. Hey, listen, if I'm gonna screw it up, and I'm gonna screw it up with authority.
Apparently, yeah.
Jason Hummel said, "Did he say Baba Booey?"
Yeah.
I would say you got a C+ on that one.
right. I'm getting better with the Patreons. Hey, look, if you
No,
want
the
me to say,
Patreons were really good.
I know because I know them well enough to actually say their name right most of the time.
Oh my god.
It's all the new people that butcher their name.
What was that?
I'm probably gonna say it wrong too, but Rauvi Closet is not new. He's been there.
I
Now
know.
his name has probably been butchered multiple times, but I'm just saying
I thought it was Ravi, like Ravi.
it might be Ravi.
Ravi.
Look, it's like the Wii, right? Where it's W
I'm not sure if
I
the U
like
is
the
in it
Nintendo
separately.
Wii.
Sure, you can
Two
tell
I's
us how
at
to
the end,
pronounce it correctly.
right? So it's V instead of Wii.
Oh, Christ in heaven. Grande, you're retarded.
You added like a T or an M in there. I can't remember what it was.
He added T's and N's and all other
It's all kinds of stuff.
And then ephemeral stern. That's my favorite. It's just ephemeral stern, but it was ephemeral.
I'm telling you, you got to have a really stern ephemeral. That's how you make sure your arteries are good.
Just so,
I can't just.
so many things wrong. Just
That's
Real
great.
man of genius. Here's
I'm
to
glad
you,
you guys like
mispronunciation of names person. I got some more chicken grandes on the way. Jason Hummel just donated $2. Said, "Here's to you, Grande YouTube Gold."
all right.
Oh, the
Okay,
pain
so
was
we have
so...
a lot of stuff to get into today.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start jumping into
Yeah,
it.
let's go ahead.
I don't know if you want to do a browser source later when we get to the Padme stuff, Ranger.
Do I have one set up? Let me look here.
I don't. Yeah. So we'll start with the first one, and it's the content update.
Okay.
So, content update, pretty straightforward. We have the May the 4th. So if you guys haven't checked it, double drops are starting on the 4th and 5th of May. It's going to be double drops on Light Side, Dark Side, Fleet, and Cantina. And so you guys will be all that. You'll also be gifted 20 Zeta mats. So that's going to be enough for like one full Zeta and mod slicing materials. And for a limited time, get 25% more crystals on select crystal packs in the store.
Which probably means one.
Probably, yeah. And it's, I think last time they did the same thing, right? And I think it was on the $20 pack.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the $20 pack that was bonus. So, the May calendar is also up, and we'll look at that here towards the end. And then the Spirit Altar of Ghosts of Dathomir is now resistant to percentage health effects. Abilities like Darth Malik's Life Drain will no longer be able to destroy the altar in a single hit. I don't know why that change was necessary.
Yeah, I mean, if you got Darth Malik, I think it's okay if you can kind of.
I'm pretty sure you guys can get through the Spirit Altar if you got Darth Malik. I don't understand the reason for that change, but they made that change. So the altar is now going to be more difficult to beat.
You're still
or
going to
something?
beat it. I mean, that's all I, you know.
Characters. So we have Padme. So we'll talk about Padme here in a little bit. So they fixed another issue with her search, with her being in the search tool. And then Anakin had a Zeta edition, and we'll talk about that as well.
All right.
And then there's some events coming up. So the Padme event, starting May 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So it'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm assuming, Ranger, you're going to probably do it live, right? Because that's be right at the end of stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll probably have to do like a double event, do Padme and then Grand Arena, because I still have to do that tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a long day of streaming tomorrow.
More long streaming tomorrow. Shard Shuffle, Emperor Palpatine is now in Dark Side 7D hard node. So hard node, Dark Side 7D. Emperor Shuttle is now there. Then you have some gear bundles and all that kind of stuff. May the 4th gear packs. You have one for the biotech. You have one for the Carbonti. You have one for the stun gun. You have one for the prototype. You have one for the Mark 6 droid collar. All of these somewhat relate to the gear needs of Padme also. So you have that, and then a few bugs and stuff that were fixed.
Okay.
All right. So do you have her kit?
Yeah, I did.
ready
Let me
to go?
switch it over.
Okay, so let's talk about her kit. Grande, I'll let you talk about her kit because you have been the most in-depth with her kit out of all of us.
Okay, So let's kind of roll into Padme's kit a little bit. And for those that don't know, there were a few of us that were able to be part of the testing group, and I was lucky enough to be part of that group and try to help them work on the kit. Padme Amidala, she's light side leader support, Galactic Republic, courageous leader who continuously helps her allies and adapts to any circumstance. Basic, deal physical damage to the target enemy, which can't be evaded, which is super good, and then protection up. I think this is a really great ability, again, with the protection up. The second one here, which is Cunning Plan, dispel all buffs on all light side allies. I think that's super cool. 3-turn cooldown, by the way, and they recover 50% health. I think this ability is going to make Jedi Knight Anakin go over and over and over again. So this really helps him. For each galactic ally and for each debuff dispelled on them, galactic allies gain protection up 10% stacking for 1 turn. So it does stack, but it only stacks for 1 turn. And then the third, her second special, which is Graceful Assault, final text, deal physical damage to the target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. Remember that stuns do not work against while Darth Malak is active, which cannot be copied or dispelled. Then all light side allies with protection up and Jedi Knight Anakin assist. Zeta Ability. Zeta Ability is final text. Light side allies gain plus 50% max health. And while they have protection up, they resist all debuffs and can't be critically hit. This does not work against, cannot be evaded debuffs. So I think that's important because certain debuffs cannot be evaded. At the start of their turn, galactic allies dispel protection up buffs on themselves and gain 1 stack of courage for each 5% protection up dispelled this way. Courage cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And courage, when damaging a target enemy with an attack, for each 5 stacks of courage, dispel 5 stacks and deal bonus damage equal to 40% of the target's health. Unique. There's always a choice. Padme is immune to fear. This is cool. One thing to notice is Padme is not immune to things like she's not immune to corrupted battle meditation. I think that's important. And it's also not her whole team, it's just her. Whenever a light side ally loses protection up, they recover 5% health. Allies cannot gain or lose turn meter. One thing to be really important here is that they cannot lose or gain turn meter. However, a lot of characters get bonus turns. So they actually gain, it looks on the screen like they gain 100% turn meter. They still get that bonus turn. They just don't gain turn meter, which is kind of weird because really makes Plo Koon, who's also Galactic Republic, not really work very well with this team, which kind of sucks because Plo Koon could have worked really well on this team. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn against a Galactic Republic ally, that ally gains protection up 10% for 1 turn, and increase to 40% if Padme is their leader. This protection up cannot be evaded or dispelled. So,
you had a chance to play her. You had a chance to test her.
And I had a chance to play her. I will tell you,
give us your thoughts.
They scrolled down to the bottom. They did give us some synergies.
Yeah, I'm there.
I definitely think the synergies are correct as far as Anakin, General Kenobi, and regular Ahsoka Tano. I don't think GMY goes on the team at all. That's just my personal opinion. C-3PO seems like a good choice. I feel like there's a plug and play character, or there's a piece missing from this team. really and truly, or like more like the community needs to figure out what that fifth character is. I'm not really sure it's C-3PO, and I don't think it's GMY.
Well,
It's just my
yeah,
opinion.
we know there's some more reworks coming and stuff, and characters and things. But if you had to rate her like teams in the meta from,
I think so. I think she becomes the.
I mean, the biggest
third
question
best,
is, the question is,
yeah,
how does
I
she
think
stack
she
against Dark
becomes the
Revan and
third
Jedi?
best team in the game. Which means, I don't think she beats Revan Malik. Almost ever. I think she will beat Malik. She will beat Darth Revan without Malik sometimes, and I do think that she can beat Jedi Knight Revan teams sometimes if they're not modded properly. But for the most part, I think she comes in third. So if you saw a team like let's say we go into GA or we go into TW and you see this team all golded out, all G12, and with all of the Zetas, you're probably going to have to take in an OP team to go up against it. You're going to have to take in a Revan type team or a Malik type team or a super OP, some other version of a team in order to get through it. She's really speedy. She's really fast.
Yeah,
She's like base speed 170. And so I feel like so just because she doesn't make arena, in my opinion, or she doesn't make arena for most of us, let's say elder players, I still think that she's gonna be great for GA and she's gonna be great for TW. And I think there is some potential there for for a really good arena team. I mean, without all the turn meter gains, you're not gonna see a team that blows in, that comes in with some 10 million damage number. But I think she's going to be good for 1 million or 2 damage in like phase 3, or 1 million or 2 damage in phase 4, or something like that.
yeah. All right, Loki, we haven't heard from you. I know you're being all quiet and stealthful like you always are, Sexy Buddha. You seen her kit? I don't know if you got to test her out or anything, or what are your thoughts?
I was looking at it while you guys were speaking, but I agree with Grande. I think she's going to be good for Grand Arena, and then there was going to be the other Grand Arena coming out, right? I don't know if they kind of mentioned that there was like a championship or something. So I mean, she's another tune, I guess. I don't think she's going to shake up the regular arena much. I think the kit. I think the kit is too complicated for the AI to play right now. Maybe it's just good with Anakin, but I'm also wondering who that fifth spot would be. If they're going to give more reworks to Kit Fisto or Eth Koth or whoever, right? There's definitely a missing piece somewhere, and maybe they're going to come out with another tune, but I have no idea who's left from the Galactic Republic that's not even in the roster. I mean, in terms of like a big character, I think she was the last, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, I think it looks cool. I mean, hopefully the Zetas are worth the investment, because you're going to have to load up Zetas. I think you got to load up GK Zeta now and Anakin Zeta. I mean, to get it to work properly. So it's another 3 to 4 to 5 Zeta team you got to create now to stay ahead in Grand Arena and all that. So that's how I feel right now. I mean, we'll know in a few hours. I think she's launching tonight, so
tomorrow morning.
We'll see. Is it tomorrow morning? Okay.
Yeah,
they've changed that. That's another post that we've got in there. They changed the launches from midnight PST to like 10 a.m.
PST
now. And the reason why, and I think this is a really great deal, and I'm sure we have a post about it, but the main reason why they did it is because they actually wanted devs to be awake and at work when characters launched. Wow, that's a novel idea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like that's.
I mean, how did it take us 3 years to get to the point that, hey, we should be around when we launch new stuff in the game?
And not do it on a Friday. Don't forget.
Yeah. On a weekend or a holiday.
Yeah. So I do. Here's what I think. I think some of the chats, right, talking about a Mace Windu. I think a Plo Koon would be great on a team like that, right? I think either one of those make a lot of sense. I mean, there's even like an Ayla, Sakura, some kind of
You can also have some new Jedi too, right? Because there was a lot of them fighting in that arena. What was the other one? Kai Mundi, is that his name?
Oh yeah. The guy with
Yadi
the bald
Mundi,
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiadi Mundi. Yeah, the
I don't
Tall
know.
head.
the conehead dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the Conehead Jedi.
The
And
Conehead
we saw him on
Jedi.
Calamari Jedi, right? So
You
we.
say that every time, like you're gonna get that.
I don't
I'm gonna
know,
tell
but I'm
you,
saying
Mon
we've seen him,
Calamari
right?
Jedi is
So
gonna be
it's
like
possible
Scissor
that
Punch.
he's going to be
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
So-
we'll get your Mod Calamari Jedi when I get Edward Scissor Punch or whatever his name is.
Edward Scissor
Therm
Punch.
Scissor Punch.
Therm
Wow.
Don't be getting Thurn Scissor Punch wrong. Don't be hating on
Funny
Thurn
the way
Scissor
he
Punch.
said it, though, like Edward
Just-
Scissorhands.
I have
I
no
know. Well,
words.
Grande messes up, but he says it so casual, like you would never know.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't know it, you would just think it's right. Oh, there was an Edward Scissor Punch in Star Wars. Oh, that's
If
awesome.
you don't know, now you know.
Oh, Shakti.
Shakti
Molly
could be
Yeah.
in there.
Shakti, that would work out great.
Yeah, absolutely. Shakti. There's a lot of characters they can do and stuff. So
And then we'd have 2 zebra Twi'leks in the team. That'd be perfect.
Hardy, you're on a timeout. Take your crayons, go to the
kidding.
corner.
Just
I'm
kidding.
saying, get off the damn camera, go to the corner, take your damn crayons.
Dude, unless they buff the crap out of Cup, man, I think that would be pretty good, you know?
Here's the problem, right? I mean, isn't Darth Malik immune to stun? And everybody on the team is immune to stun with him?
Well, so is he immune or did they dispel? Because her stuns are not dispellable. I'm trying to remember because I don't play enough.
I gotta tell you, I don't think she's.
I don't.
I don't recall, so I leave it to you guys. But I have to check the kits and everything in order to
I'm
figure out.
reading the kit right now because I can't.
But yeah, so I mean, her kit is good. She will probably be she's going to be a top level leader. It's going to give Galactic Republic new life, and so you're going to see that.
That was the thought, right? I mean, that
Yeah.
was.
Oh God, it's doing that thing again, Ranger. Like jumping in and out.
Pulled up the kit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kit. You gotta turn off that video, man.
Yeah, those kits always mess.
Anyway, I feel like it's a great kit. I feel like it's a good team.
Oh Christ! Shay
It is what
Locomotive
it
just
is.
donated $2. Says, "Don't forget they lied about nerfing Anakin."
Oh, we're getting to
We're gonna
Anakin.
get
Oh,
there.
yeah. Are we
Here come the chicken grandes. Dun dun
We
dun
ready to
dun
develop
dun 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 dun.
I think we are.
Here they come.
We gotta develop
Okay. Oh, we had some movement in the cop. Okay, it's getting closer
So
to
we
another
got-
explosion.
We got a post here from CG Crumb where CG Crumb interviewed CG Fugitive,
AKA Mage Ducky.
aka Mage Ducky. For
Is
those
that who that
don't
is?
know, Mage Ducky.
Yeah, CG
Mage
Fugitive
Ducky.
is Mage Ducky.
Mage Ducky used to be a.
That's your bro, Ranger.
He used to do ships on our.
Don't you
on our-
ever say that to me again, Loki.
Bro. So Mage Ducky made I guess, knew how the kit worked.
Mhm. He's
So-
a balance specialist, I believe, is
Yes.
his title there. So.
So it says so last week we revealed the character for the Clone Wars campaign, Padme. Today I'm chatting with Mage Ducky, who was the main designer
Oh
on
Lord,
Padme.
we're not reading all this.
No, we'll summarize
Let's
it. Right?
summarize it.
So
Oh my God!
effectively,
Yeah, I'm
what
not doing that
they're-
to the fans.
We can just summarize really quick. You guys can go to the post
Yes.
and check it. He does go into detail about what he was looking at with regards to Padme. Some of the more important things. They had large discussions about midriff Padme, and they decided to not go with midriff Padme. But what he did reveal is that they do have the midriff character model. So they designed both non-midriff and midriff Padme, and they gave us non-midriff Padme. Shame on them. They need to bring out midriff Padme now. I'm just saying. So-
Here's the thing: don't we have midriff Ayla Secura? Why don't we get?
Yeah, but that was her outfit. So the reason Carrie gave was that they don't put any battle-worn gear on the characters, but that's a lie. I showed the bottom of the Tuskens. Tusken Raider and the bottom of their robes are completely dirty. Meanwhile, Tusken Shamans is completely pristine. So Shaman is fine. Raider and have battle-worn gear. So either they need to clean the bottom of the Tusken robes, or they need to give us midriff Padme. But anyways, when you look at the rest of her abilities, he talks about some of it, what they're looking at synergies. who you want to go first in battle. He was saying that it's either going to be Padme or Ahsoka. If you run GMY with that team, really is to put the tenacity up and everything on the team first and try to get protection up spread. So potentially GMY if you put him on the team, but he's kind of a lesser one, like Grande was saying. Probably not going to fit in.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Wow.
I like how it just like came out of nowhere. Like there was no lead up to it. It was just
All right, so
it was awesome.
we can. So I'm glad they're communicating this post with us.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a bunch of stuff about protection up, and we'll talk about that later. The whole protection up mechanic is different.
It's completely changed. Now we got another post today.
Well, it's not changed. It's just different. There's a lot more to it, right? It's a
Sort of,
complicated thing.
It is complicated, but
Yeah.
So then we got a post today from Top Hat saying, "Oh, by the way, we're going to change some of the gear requirements on Padme." This is a big deal.
Well, yes and no. So they're not really changing the gear requirements on her.
That's right. They're just
So, okay. So for those of you that don't know what happened, the release of Padme's kit was on SWGOH.gg. One of the things GG does is let you see the full gear list. And when we did our stream, we went through the full gear list and we saw that she needed like 5 stun cuffs. And she needed what? Like I think it was 5 stun gun salvages worth of full ones, but it was 4 full stun guns, and one of them is for like the gear 12 piece. And there was a bunch of eyeballs, and then they also had a bunch of the new gear. And so people were reading that, and they also remember the other post by Carrie that said that they were trying to introduce more of the older gear in order to remove kind of a little bit of that bottleneck, make it a little bit easier to gear characters. And so they were going to help alleviate that. Well, then the introduction of Padme had a lot of that. And so people were questioning kind of what they were planning on doing. Well, they went through and they looked at it, and they determined that they had some extra gear on the character that they weren't intending to make people farm. So effectively, it's 2 less golden eyeballs, full golden eyeballs, so that you don't need. 1 less stun gun and 1 less stun cuff is effectively what they're reducing, and I'm putting that in quotes, reducing from her gear. But they're not taking it away from her actual leveling. What they are doing is when you do her event and you complete the different tiers, they are giving you those items as rewards for completing those tiers. So effectively, instead of removing it from Padme's kit, they're just giving you those, which is nice because potentially you can spend it on another character if you wanted to. But I mean, if you're working on Padme, why would you? But they're giving you the extra gear in order to work on it. So it's a little bit different than removing it. But just something for you guys to note, they have changed overall what you need to farm for it. They're giving you some to give you that head start and bring you back to what they expected, but they are reducing your farming aspect of it.
And Miss McFadden's back.
Oh, I have to switch positions with her. Hold on.
Sorry, I had to plug my nose. I've got a cold now, apparently.
That's all right.
That's what happens when you're hanging around Grande.
Yeah, you know. All right, what's next, Dr. Finn?
all right. Then the next.
Yeah, well, what do you guys think? I mean, I think it was perfect. It was a good reason. I personally, again, I've said it before. If they make things too hard, it really doesn't bother me. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the gear. I know it was pretty high.
I knew
but
it was going to be high. It just nothing shocked me. I'm not.
Here's the thing, right? For the 3rd best team in the game, the gear was a little extremely high. I mean, you wanted four of the new pieces and then all this new stuff. If someone just looked at the gear requirements, they would think that they could spend $200 on the gear, and they could race up to rank 3 in arena.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you that's, you know, you throw all the Zetas on it, you throw all the gear on it, you put that team in arena, and you're not gonna beat Revan and you're not gonna beat Darth Maul.
No. But here's the good thing, anyways. We've said it before, right? Never give something to a player and take it away, right? If anything, you want to give them stuff as the solution. So they might have overshot the gear, and now they're giving us stuff in return. So it looks much better.
This is a perfect way to fix a problem, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this should be like the test case for how to fix something. All right.
So what's next on the old agenda there, Dr. Finn?
Anakin rework.
Good old Anakin rework.
All right, here we go. I'm going to let you read this, Finn, and break it down.
Well, effectively, there's a couple of changes to his kit, and it's to his special and his unique. So with his special now, it's synergizing more with Padme. So that's the main thing. And so he is going to be getting, well, two things. So he dispels all buffs on all enemies if Padme is an ally.
Right.
So that makes it it's one of the few AoE dispels, right? So we have dispel all buffs on enemies. It's kind of a rare ability within the kits, which gives a little bit more.
What, 3 or 4 characters do that? 5 characters?
Yeah, and there's not, so it works out really well that you have an AoE dispel. But of course you need Padme as an ally, but that seems to be where Anakin is going moving forward. Then the next part is his unique. And so for his unique, he is getting a change. So he's getting a Zeta, obviously. That's going to be his new addition.
Hold on to that because Molly just donated $10. Baby Rangers incoming. Look out, they're full of crap in the diaper. They're dropping from the sky as we speak. Here they come. Oh my God, look at those Baby Rangers head. And there's a splattering of Rangers and chickens everywhere. Not as big as before, but my God, it's starting to really get out of control. And they said, Mally said, congrats on the 150th show. On to the Ranger rant. We're saying.
So,
a lot of rants about to be
so his unique has 2 changes. The first one is that now his extra 100% damage dealing when he takes his bonus turn is now only if all of his allies were Galactic Republic at the start of the battle.
Yeah.
And then the other part is now if Padme is an ally, she takes a bonus turn after each of Anakin's bonus turns. So this is kind of reminiscent a little bit of the Han Chewie combo. It's a little bit different, but very kind of similar. If Anakin goes with his unique, then Padme's going to go.
Yeah.
So those are the reworks that are happening to Anakin.
All right. Hold on to your hands. All right, what's next?
Anyone want to comment? I'm not commenting until the end.
I'm not. There's some more context on this that we need to address before I do anything. So
again, right? I mean, I'm just gonna tell you. I think you guys need to test it in game before you go crazy.
I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm going crazy.
I'm getting ready to go crazy. So
I'm just gonna tell you, I took rank 1 and I beat a.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't do it, but I'm still gonna go crazy.
So on the VIP stream, I took rank 1, and all the VIPs that are in chat right now have seen it. They saw me take rank 1 after the rework with.
You did that by the hair on your ass, Rondé. Get the hell out of here. That was the luckiest RNG I've ever seen. You should have lost that by a mile.
What's a pretty lucky
Get the hell out of here.
and you guys have seen the mods I have on that team.
You should have lost that. You got so lucky on that. That should have been over.
But I will tell you, it is still. Look at this, good old Maurice coming to my aid. It is still possible to win with Jedi Knight Anakin on a Revan team. You just have to really focus. That's all.
It's not so much. Yeah, I mean. All right.
I'm waiting.
That's really. I mean, that's one part of it, but there's more that's been happening that's got my hair in a bind. All right, what's next? Dr. Finn, you're running the show here.
Old meta report.
Ye old meta report. Hey, hey everybody, Harry here, the Chicago Cubs announcer. I'm dead. Hey, today's show is brought to you by Grande Chickens. I love them so much, hell, I'll eat 2 or 3 at a time. No hormones or antibiotics. Caught with loving care with the jacket and then slaughtered for your pleasure. Grande Chickens, get it at your local grocer.
Oh, man, we have such a not diverse meta right now.
The meta sucks.
The meta sucks again.
It's 99% Revens.
I mean, that's just...
99% Revan. We don't have another lead in triple digits. The next one is CLS, and there's 35 people. It rounds to 0% of people using CLS. That is how awful Arena is right now.
I mean, it's not even. I mean, it's not even close to diverse.
It's horrendous. It is 74% Darth Revan, 24% Jedi Knight Revan, and then rounding down to 0%
You have
for
a game
everything
with
else.
70 characters. We probably have 60 characters with a leader ability, and arena is filled with 2 characters. That's it.
Both named Revan.
Both named Revan.
Great.
I mean, this is. I mean, there's. If it was me, this and both are non-farmable, journey /
Ancient journey.
legendary type characters. I feel like that. I mean, if you're a brand new player coming into this game and you saw the meta report, like you're basically like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like years before I'm able to talk.
What's that, Miss
I'm
McVenom?
saying if I was a new player coming in, I would immediately delete the game after that meta. Like,
I mean, it's 98% Revans. What's the? There's nothing.
Here's the other thing too: is people under the age of 20, do they even know who Revan is? I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk.
I didn't know who Revan was.
I understand it's a
years
big
ago.
deal on this channel, and I know that's kind of sacrilege for me to say that.
No,
But
you're not wrong. I did not know who Revan
there's
was
a
until I started
large
talking.
portion- there's a
I
large
never
portion
played
of
Knights of the Old
Star
Republic.
Wars community that doesn't even know who Revan is.
Mhm.
Look, I'm just throwing it out there. He wasn't in a movie, and he wasn't in a cartoon.
That doesn't mean his popularity is not rivaled against.
No,
those.
he's not. It's not that
saying that he's not as well known as.
Well, no,
others.
I can say that, but I mean,
That's obvious.
He's not.
oh
he wasn't
Lord,
in a
Shea
cartoon, and he
Locomotive,
wasn't in a-
$2. And it said game turned into a slot machine of best mods win. It really has. But here come the chicken grandes. Okay. Oh God, it knocked one of the grandes out. He's no more.
It's not just Squad Arena. It's all of the squeets.
It's all the games.
It's all the squeaks.
When we look at the fleet report, it's freaking, what is it, 98% home one?
Well, here's the thing. At least Home 1 was in a movie, and Millennium Falcon was in every movie.
I don't even care about that. I just care about the fact that it's boring as hell. It's the same team. It's not even... So, at least with Squad Arena, right? It's 2 different leaders. They're both named Revan. They're both OP. This is fine. But it's 2. There is 1 in Home 1.
Whoever's in charge of game balance doesn't really seem like they're doing their job very well.
No, not at
Well,
all.
there was you realize there was a rock, paper, scissors meta with AP.
Nick right here says, I'm in my late 30s, and I had no idea who Revan, Thrawn, or Phoenix, or Traya were before this game.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, look,
I'm wrong with it.
Phoenix at least had a TV show, right? Thrawn was at least in a TV show, right?
Yeah.
But Phoenix, Traya, no TV show.
Well, I mean, for a lot of people, Revan, the only time you see him was Knights of the Old Republic, the game,
That's right.
which was a long time ago. So, like what Grande was saying, people in their 20s.
No, so Revan appeared in 2 games. Knights of the Old Republic was his first appearance, but then he was reintroduced in the Old Republic MMORPG game because
Which was it? What year?
2011, I think, to 2013 was his storyline.
For 20-year-olds.
Oh, I get it.
What? Yeah, come on.
I don't have.
I mean, this is just this is awful. Squeets is in an awful position.
Here's the deal too, right? If you're trying to do generational, right? If you're trying to have a father who's 35 and a son that's 10, right? And you're trying to have them both have this like cool shared experience, right? What are they?
Why are we still talking about this? Why are we? What does this have to do with the meta?
Gamers. We're talking about this because effectively the 2 best characters in the game are something that a 45-year-old and a 10-year-old can't really relate to. Together.
I don't care what character it is. It's crazy.
And they had a rock, paper, scissors, and they changed Malik to intentionally break it. So I mean, Nathaniel Morgan is saying in chat, right? They are doing their job well. Get Revan and get Malik or GTFO. Like, that is what they are doing. We had a counter meta in Emperor Palpatine, and they intentionally changed Malik to break it. And the EP team didn't last on defense. The EP team was getting killed on defense. But offensively, it was a solid counter. And so you had rock, paper, scissors coming back, and they intentionally changed it.
I mean, here's the
thing. So you
thing.
get this.
I'm telling you. I mean, the reason why, we've said a lot of times, the reason why people like this game, and the reason why this game does better than other games, let's take some other games, right? Like that like Shadowland rating thing that I see commercials for all the time, is because I have a personal connection to some of these characters from previously in my lifetime, watching the movies, playing the video games, doing whatever. If you don't keep that, then you're just like everything else.
Yeah, but you can only milk that so much, Grande.
But here's the thing. Yeah, I get it. But right now, somebody can't play what they want and be successful. That's the problem I have, right?
Mm-hmm. I think the Star Wars aspect keeps people playing for now because they do have that attachment to some of the characters. Forget about the fact that Revan isn't like one of those characters, but it's still an attachment to the Star Wars brand that keeps a lot of people playing. But that only gets you so far. They've milked that well dry at this point. There's nothing
I don't
left.
even want my real version of Revan. Oh, we just got $2 from Shea Locomotive. Here comes some more chickens. The light side, dark side Revan is not even the real Revan. I agree. Oh, good Lord.
Well, this is what
He's
people.
coming, man.
This is what bugs me is that they're gonna look back at from like a year ago and say, "Oh, well, you guys kept saying you wanted Revan. You wanted Revan. Yeah, we wanted Revan, but we didn't want just Revan.
We also didn't want Jedi Knight Revan. When you read his kit, was the definition of power creep. I'm sorry, all of this is all screwed up because of Jedi Knight Revan. Because when you create a kit that takes the best thing from 11 different characters, what the hell do you expect? They broke the game with Jedi Knight Revan. Do you realize Jedi Knight Anakin is breaking? People are saying that Jedi Knight Anakin is a counter because of Jedi Knight Revan. It's not even the Anakin's kit that really matters. It's Revan and finding a way to use AoE. Revan is the most broken. Jedi Knight Revan is the most broken character in the game.
A rabbit hole, and somehow they need to dig themselves out.
Yeah, I mean,
they had their way out. Emperor Palpatine was their way out.
No, it wasn't.
Why? He was a better counter than Jedi Knight Revan to Darth Revan teams.
I don't disagree with you, but it created an infinite shock train loop, right?
Yeah, but Jedi Knight Revan could beat EP.
I'm just telling you. The problem there was a turn meter loop.
Man.
Go ahead, Loki.
That's the. I was gonna
Really?
say the
You're
way
starting
out
that?
is 3v3.
Oh yeah,
Loki's starting that early.
Man.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the agenda.
No, I'm not. That's not on the agenda. I'm saying you're starting that discussion early, and it's going to get me annoyed.
All right, let's
all
do
right.
something fun. Let's have a commercial break.
We do. We've got a new sponsor for RSG, and I think it's time we played it. So everybody in the Zoom, mute your mics, and we'll play the new commercial.
Have you been playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and felt like this lately? Or how about this?
Oh my goodness. There's no way. It's freaking no way, guys.
Currently, many in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes are suffering from DRDS, Darth Revan Depression Syndrome. How do you know if you have it? Do you have bad mods? Do you feel like you just can't beat those Darth Revans? Do you feel like banging your head against the wall every time you play? Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing the breakthrough new drug for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Drevinex, a new medication created by Dr. Brock Finity. When I was first asked to research a new drug for DRDS, I first said, fuck it. I mean, it's a game. If you're frustrated, then just quit. But then I saw the player base and realized they're all just addicts. They can't break away from the game, and they sit and they struggle and they can't help themselves. DRDS is real, and it has affected me personally. My son used to be healthy and happy. Then Darth Revan happened, and he couldn't get him. Now he is sad, he lost weight, he can't eat. I mean, look at him. He's so small now, all because of DRDS. I had to do something. That's when I created Drevinex. Drevinex helps you get all the Darth Revan and Malak angst out of your life. Using simple chemistry and hundreds of thousands of dollars of other people's money, I found a way to make people less depressed with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So when you feel depressed or upset, all you have to take is one dose of Drevinex, and you will feel calm and cool instantly. And Drevinex comes in 3 doses. The I can't get rank 1 tablet, how the hell did 50 people on my shard get Malak chewable, and on those really bad days, The why the would CG introduce this OP character into the game at all peanut butter cup. So don't let your gameplay look like this. Try new Drevin X and get yourself into a happy place. Side effects may include anxiety, diarrhea, constipation, fingers falling off, ulcers, obesity, tender nipples, runny nose, headaches, migraines, urges to stick dimes in your ears, specifically dimes, not sure why, but it was definitely specifically dimes, or this may have just been an issue with Jerry during testing, frequent urination, hairy palms, hairy feet, hairy foreheads, and using your cell phone in inappropriate places like bathrooms, funerals, and other people's dressing rooms. So get Drevin X today.
I had to unmute myself. There you go. The new medicine from RSG Pharmaceuticals. I still can't stop laughing.
It's been a while since I've made a commercial.
Oh Christ! So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna try to do more of that. And shout out to Urs for letting us use this footage. God, Miss McVoltron back. Miss McVenom, did you like the commercial?
Yeah, I did. I was sneezing and blowing my nose and laughing the whole time. And then I had to blow my nose again because I laughed and not was pouring out. So
there you go.
But funny. It was super funny.
Very
well
outstanding.
done, Ben. Well done.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. All right. What's
Protection
next?
up explanation.
All right, let's move on.
I think that so. Finity, do you want to go over the rules and let's kind of talk about it, because I think I get this messed up sometimes myself.
Well, I think we can kind of
just
we can summarize this pretty easily, right? So first thing, protection up is based on health. We've discussed this several times before.
We have.
Protection up, it's not easily logical to understand that, but we've seen that in the GG mechanics when we've gone to it. Protection up is based on your health. Correct. So any character that gains protection like that with protection up, you want to increase their health. That's what affects it. So that's the first kind of rule that they discussed here. The second one is that protection up is not designed to stack with itself based on the source. So here's one of the things that causes confusion, especially with Padme coming in. So there are different sources of protection up. Each source of protection up is different. They can all stack with each other, but they cannot stack with itself. So Padme, who is kind of the instigator for a lot of this discussion, has 3 different ways of providing protection up. She has her unique, she has her basic, and she has her special. And her unique is actually treated different because you can't. Oh God, really?
Yeah, great job, Fanny. Let's drop some chickens.
So the unique is a little bit different because it can't be prevented and it can't be dispelled. Her basic and her special are not, and so they're a little bit different, right? So all of the protection ups are going to be a little bit different there. So if you're getting the protection up and it's from a different source, they will stack, but not from the same source. So that is effectively like the main stuff they were talking about. Protection up of one source will replace another one, right? And we've talked about that before. That adds more turns to it. So if it lasts for 2 turns and you get another one, it's going to refresh it and get it to another 2 turns. That one is pretty straightforward. And protection up will go away first whenever damage is hit, right? So if you attack somebody, it's going to hit the protection up first, unless you're targeting directly with the health, right? But if it's attacking normal and it would hit their protection, then it will hit the protection up bonus from the protection up buff first. So that's pretty much what this is talking about. We've discussed a lot of this on our streams and with questions from you guys and all of that. So all of that is actually pretty much the same.
Pretty straightforward. I mean, yeah. So, all right, let's move on to the next thing. Your focus determines your reality. This one completely threw me up. So lay it on us, Finn.
Threw you up?
I will wait to talk about this one.
Well, just tell us what happened in the post. Or do you want to wait? Okay, we can skip this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll skip this one. Yeah.
Update
on recent characters. Can we cover that one? I mean, where do you want to go, bud?
We can. I mean, I didn't know you guys were all gonna skip it. Yeah. So Carrie's post talks a little bit about just the overall characters and how they're planning on releasing it. She gives us some more details on what characters are coming, about the testing. So we talked about that. They also mentioned that there's some characters that they pushed because they're still working on it. So in terms of May, there aren't really plans for too many more characters. Mainly, we're looking at a Newt Gunray and a Count Dooku rework. She mentioned those. So we are looking at reworks for Dooku and Newt Gunray. My guess is Newt Gunray is going to be immediately nerfed right afterwards. So, poor Newt Gunray. I mean, he is the punching bag of CG. It's very sad. So you're getting those reworks, and they said they will try to give us some more updates before character releases now, so we have a little bit more time. So kind of like what they did with Dooku and Newt Gunray. So it was nice that they did that, and then also mentioned that we would be talking about May the 4th, and we did talk about that, about the double drops and all of that. So that's effectively CG Carrie's post here. Yeah.
All right, next is event calendar. I'll cover this one. So the one thing that popped up was something popped up on here that we'll go through it. So for this week, for the event calendar, we've got aggressive negotiations. We know that's coming. That's the Padme event. I mean, there's some other stuff. Home One, Sith and Droids, Secrets and Shadows. That'll be going. Then next week you get into a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's pretty standard stuff. And then territory battles, we get one the 13th and the 27th. Territory wars. Bonus abilities for War 73 on the 5th coming up. The 9th will be vanilla. War 75 will be bonus abilities again. And then the 23rd, 3v3. We'll get into that in a second. Grand Arena Tournament 1, 2, 3, 3v3, 5v5, 5v5 characters and ships. And then the last one of the month says 527 question mark 3v3 characters and ships. Hint, hint, wink, wink about anything on that one. That's the thing that I was like, well, I wonder where they're going to start. I don't know. That new Grand Arena thing.
Can I just tell you the color coding on this thing is probably makes someone that has like color blindness, like they could really have a problem with this post. Like this post does not seem like it's ADA accessible. I mean, I'm not. I mean, this is like an aside, right? For I'm glad we get a calendar, but the way they present the calendar, you know, they need to make this where people with vision disabilities can actually read it. Okay, I'm done. I'll get off my high horse about that.
It's okay.
I'm also going to point out that there was a change in the graphic, but it doesn't show the post as being edited. Which is a little...
If I'm missing something, let me know, Finn.
No. If you look at the last line for the Territory Wars for 3v3, before it just said 3v3, now it's edited. It's in red, and it says 3v3 has some question marks before. It says characters and ships in there as well. But there's no mention that it was edited, but that was not there at the beginning.
Yeah, this is what I have, so
something to be careful of, I guess, with images, because they can be modified without it showing that the post was edited.
You know, the deal here's the deal is I feel like we need to test 3v3. And the reason why we need to test it is because it would be really easy in 3v3 just to throw up Darth Malak, Darth Revan walls in the front, and
we're about to get to that.
And a lot of guilds would have a serious problem with that.
We're gonna get to that. All right, last.
Was that there? I don't remember. Am I the only one? I don't remember the Grand Arena 3v3 and Red.
I didn't see it.
It's there now, so that's the thing.
It's there now. I don't remember it being there when I first looked at it.
Why are we not going to rant on 3v3 now?
Because we have one more thing to cover, and then we're going to get into our thing. Finn wanted to do his thing at the end, Grande.
Okay, I'm trying to follow the schedule.
I know, but schedules can change. So really quick, so last thing is celebrating the 4th.
Yep.
And this is really cool. I like this a lot. They're giving us 20 Zeta materials and mod slice materials. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. Double drops are coming back. Love that. 25% more crystals. Love that as well. So that's some really good stuff. They got to give us some Clone Wars Chewie shards. I mean, it's tradition at this point, you know, just for fun.
It's probably just one pack that you get 25
Yeah.
more crystals on.
But
I
yeah.
will never be able to see 25% more without seeing Ouchie's little 25% more
Oh yeah.
emote on her.
Yeah.
Infinity started that. It's
I know, but it
we
always
have
reminds
that. We
me
have that
that
emoji on
kept it up
YouTube too.
forever.
We have that. You can
No,
actually.
Ouchie started it. Ouchie started
Yeah.
it. I put it on our Discord, but Ouchie started it actually.
Yeah, she's had it up on her little her avatar forever.
So, but yeah, so they announced this. We got to get some really cool stuff for May the 4th. They've really upped their game on the May the 4th. The Zeta stuff is really nice, and the materials that's really cool. I dig that a lot. All right. That being said, that's all the news. Oh, great Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman. The floor is yours, my friend.
I feel like we should just put Finn in the center and like all of us.
I'm not trying to do all that crap. Are you kidding me?
You can just, if you want to do that, it's actually easy. But
let me see if I can figure this out.
you just
There
have
he
to
is.
right-click on mine.
There's Dr. Finn. Right. The floor recognizes Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman from the Republic of Porgville.
All right. So this week for me has been nothing but a kind of a weird disappointment with CG. I know they went out of their way to talk about testing and all of that, and I'm glad that they did more testing with Padme. The solution that they did with the gear, I think, worked out really well. Here's my problem. CG Eric's post was intentionally misleading to quell the community. We all expected Jedi Knight Anakin to be nerfed. Let's just be honest. We saw the writing on the wall after Palpatine had his turn meter reduction reduced, and we all expected after Jedi Knight Anakin was listed there that he would be nerfed. Eric came out with a whole paragraph that ended up now being completely unnecessary, talking about the interaction of Jedi Knight Anakin with Darth Revan and Malik and how it was working as intended. In fact, he uses the word intended in his post, talking about that's what was intended with Jedi Knight Anakin and competitive teams, giving the entire community the impression that Jedi Knight Anakin was working the way it was intended. Followed by immediately nerfing his ability with Jedi Knight Revan. Now, I'm not questioning his effectiveness in the Padme team nor his overall character kit. But what he did was effectively nerf Jedi Knight Anakin with Jedi Knight Revan. Does that mean that Anakin won't work? No, it doesn't. That's not what it means. What it means, though, is that he did reduce Anakin's damage by 100% on his unique as a result of the change. After coming out with a whole paragraph detailing how Jedi Knight Anakin was working as intended. Now, if you're a lawyer or something like that, I'm sure you read the next paragraph that said that it might be changed with Padme and they're working on it with Galactic Republic. They didn't say they were changing Anakin's kit. What they said was that they were trying to make sure that Anakin was balanced with Padme, and we all knew that he was having a new Zeta. So everything that implied was that Anakin was going to have his Zeta so that it wasn't overpowered with Padme. But in the process, he also nerfed Anakin. That whole paragraph served no other purpose than to calm down the community who was angry with the fact that CG were doing nerfs repeatedly after people found counters to Malik. And I think that was one of the worst things that I have seen. There's one thing that you can say when somebody puts out a post and does something wrong and it just doesn't work out. Or if you make a business decision, and even I have defended many of their business decisions because they are a business. But to come out with that whole paragraph to say Jedi Knight Anakin is working as intended, and then to come out with a nerf later, when everybody was expecting the nerf anyways, to make it seem like nothing was going to happen, that is really poor form. For a company that's now trying to work on communication, to come out with something like that, I think was an awful, awful decision. And now that gets me to the next thing, which is Territory Wars. I have been sick for a while of everything they've been doing with Territory Wars. Since they have come out and said Territory Wars is going to be quote-unquote fun and playful, Territory Wars has been a utter joke. We had these bonuses back in November with the Clone Wars, and what we said at that time was that you have to be cautious and sparing on these bonuses. They were fun for a Territory War in the month, but now to have these for every other Territory Wars is asinine. Carrie, when we were doing our 12-hour stream for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, was on with us when she was playing Battlefront with Ranger. And we were talking about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes with her, and one of the things we had talked about at that time was Fleet. And some of us liked Fleet, and some of us didn't like Fleet. And one of the things she pointed out was that it's good in a community for people to have things that they enjoy and other things that they don't. As long as those game modes, people have something that they like, it keeps the players engaged. Where is the game mode for players that want true competition with other guilds? No gimmicks, no little loopholes, no 3v3. This game is not based on 3v3. 3v3 is a gimmick for Grand Arena. Everything in this game is based on 5v5 except for ships, which you can now see that 3v3 has done nothing but create a 95% home one meta. Good job. Ships 2.0 really worked well. But now you're trying to force 3v3 in Arena, and Grand Arena is a gimmick with 3v3. And now you're trying to force it in Territory Wars. So let me ask you, for the people that like Territory Wars with 5v5 and want true competition, one guild against another guild, to try and see who is better with their characters as they have it, where is the game mode for them? Where is the game mode that allows teams and guilds to work together against other guilds in a fair playing field without all these nonsense things that this game was not built on to actually find out and play and have fun? That game mode is not there. They have destroyed it. Territory Wars is a joke. It is fun and playful, and to think that that's the way that this is continuing is awful. So shame on CG for doing what they did to Territory Wars and trying to consider it fun and playful and destroying the game mode that people that had fun with team versus team, guild versus guild, and actually working and coordinating with their actual rosters and not having to work on Hans and all 5 Hans in one team as some kind of OP team. That's not Galaxy of Heroes. Galaxy of Heroes was never based on that. And now you're trying to force 3v3 on us. Sorry, this is crap. Territory Wars is a joke, and I'm at the point where there's nothing left for me to play in this game. There are other people that are sick of it. There's no team aspect. This is a game built on a community, and you're destroying every single team aspect for more focus on singular player based. Everything is just focused on one player. You're even creating a new Grand Arena challenge mode where you're now trying to figure out who is the best single player. Where are the people that want to play with their other friends? You don't create a sandbox mode because apparently that is too much and doesn't provide any resources. So you destroy Territory Wars, which is the only thing that lets you work with other guilds. Good job, CG. You're starting to lose me as a player. I'm not the only one that enjoys Territory Wars. You're losing them as well. So if you don't plan on changing Territory Wars and especially replacing a vanilla with 3v3, so there's only one vanilla in the entire month of May, you're going to continue losing players who enjoy team aspects unless you start introducing more team versus team competitive game modes. Territory Wars is not designed to be fun and playful. It was originally for team versus team, guild versus guild, and having the fun with that. So please change it back, and it's just awful the way it is. That's all. I'm done right now before I start ranting about mods.
No, get your mods thing out, Finn.
No, I'm going to wait on mods.
We've talked about mods so many times about how it's
all
not
right,
fair
my
to
turn.
work.
Finn gave the clean version. This is the dirty version. So if you have children around, prepare yourself because Ranger's about to get medieval in that fucking ass. So you've been warned. So Finn's being nice. He's always professional and he's always clean about it, and that's fine. So you've been warned. I'm super pissed off about a lot of things. This 3v3 is fine. I do Grand Arena all the time. Why am I speaker view is stupid. It keeps showing Grande. I don't want to see it, Grande. It looks like a kung fu movie, man. Very good. Kick your ass right now. We don't want to see Grande with that. So this 3v3 is just lazy. I said it on the lunch stream today. I held back. It is ridiculously lazy. I mean, 3v3 is, and let's just talk about 3v3 it can be fun, and I know people enjoy it, but it is fucking lazy what they're doing with this stuff. I mean, I like when they create new things and go with new things. This is just flat, sheer lazy. And it's not going to be fun at all. I don't need to have it happen to see what's going to happen. Because I can see what happens in Grand Arena right now in 3v3. 3v3 in Grand Arena is a joke right now. I know I'm winning all the time. How am I winning? Because my Darth Revan, who I have in Malik and Batfall and Basla, outspeed all my other opponents. They got no shot in hell. And what do you think is going to happen unless you do some stupid crap with 3v3 in whatever zone for Darth Revan and Malik? Those that have them and those that don't. And then those that have better speed mods and those that don't. It becomes an arms race. Becomes an arms race. And so you take that idea in 3v3, which is not tested, which this game is not designed for. You know, recently they've started doing some stuff with some synergy with characters, but the vast majority of the tunes in this game suck, and there's nowhere to use them. It's all about what you have and what you don't have. And in 3v3s, that's what it comes down to. I win almost all the time in 3v3s, and I'm saying this. It's stupid. I mean, the opponent I faced last had no shot in hell. He didn't have Darth Revan. The guy I'm facing this week has Darth Revan, not even close on the speed. His ass ain't getting through my Darth Revan by luck. So then we start getting all these balances with Emperor Palpatine and Jedi Knight Anakin. God forbid we have a meta or teams that can counter it, because one of the things that was working with Jedi Knight Anakin in 3v3 versus Darth Revan was that Anakin could do it. It may not go all the way, but it was something. That's dead. And if you think Padme fucking Amidala is going to do anything against this meta, you're on crack. So you take a game mode 3v3, which boggles the mind because it lessens the synergies you have with the 5v5, and you make that your idea. Then you're saying, well, let's create something new for the game. So what's your idea? Take 3v3 into Territory Wars. Who does this and come up with a million other goddamn ideas creatively? Grande has 1,000,001 more than me of stuff that we could do that would be funner and more enjoyable in this game.
Right? We talked about it at lunchtime, 6v6, man.
6v6 something. Jesus Christ. This is just sheer lazy.
Yeah.
And I'm getting sick of it. You know, the reason this game has lasted as long as it has is for two reasons. Well, three. People are addicted, and they pay a shit ton of money when they shouldn't. This game makes more money through macro transactions than I've ever seen before. The other reason is it's got the Star Wars tag to it. People will stick with it if it's got Star Wars because it's Star Wars and the community. It's the community. People like interacting and hanging out with folks and stuff and talking strategies and stuff. What strategies are we fucking talking about? How do we beat Darth Revan? I don't fucking know. Get more speed mods. That's our response. Because I have yet to come up with a team that solidly is a counter to that.
Yeah, you can't win, but it's very, very difficult to win if you don't beat the speed game with that team.
I mean, that is just piss poor fucking planning. And I got him! I'm dominating! And I'm saying this shit. You know, but see, the problem is, and I go in the community on this, if you keep spending money, they don't give a shit. You can bitch and complain all you want, community, that you don't like this and you're sick of this and that's that and blah, blah, blah. Speak with your pocketbooks. Or speak on the rating on the game. You know, 3v3 was cool. I enjoyed it. I even said it on the stream. This is different. I was a little against it at the beginning, but I was like, okay, it's different. Now it's just retardedly bad. And it's the same thing with fives. You know, Darth Revan, Malik. Have fun with that shit in Territory Wars. But I guarantee you they'll do something even more stupid and like, well, that team you have, we're going to give it a penalty or something.
It stymies creativity.
What kind of creative shit do you guys talk about there then? You know, I give you mad props. I'm excited about Geonosis territory battles. I think there's some really exciting stuff that can come down the line with that. I'm looking at that, I'm like, that's pretty wicked badass cool. And then I see this shit, I'm like, y'all just, if you don't give a fuck, why should I give a fuck? I mean, you've taken Territory Wars, something that was basically, it's like taking the game of football. And then you've got the rules, you got the players. And instead of little changes in the rules here and there to you know, as the game progresses, Y'all
Let's
just
put
said
18 guys on the field.
Yeah, let's
put-
make it 7-on-7. Well, it's not fucking football then. It's 7-on-7 flag football. It's a different thing altogether. And if that's what you want to do, fine. But don't say you're all creative and all this other stuff. That's just fucking lazy. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of the laziness. You know, on one side you guys do stuff. This is what drives me nuts about this damn game. On one side of the aisle, you guys do stuff that I sing your praises and go, wow, thumbs up. I'm on your side. Good job. You know, a lot of stuff. You guys have gotten better at communication. Whether we want to hear it or not, you're still doing a good job better communicating. There's a lot of things I can speak positively of. But this shit just blows it out of the water. It's like you're intentionally destroying yourself for no reason. The community's not asking for a lot. I mean, the community has shown, because of the amount of money you've made, they're bought in, they're in the game, you've got them. But I've seen it with so many of our longtime fans that are no longer playing this game. Wells that I know have just quit. It's just, they're done. But CG doesn't care because they got that new pipeline of people coming in, shilling out that money. And when you're making money, why should you give a shit? Well, you think we're just going to take it? I'm not going to take it. I may be the only one yelling and screaming, but that's what I do. And I do it so you wake the hell up. If I didn't give a shit about the game, I wouldn't be up here yelling and screaming. Because I've invested a ton of time and money into this game. And I want it to be successful. But I can look at something and see and go, that's fucking stupid and lazy.
Here's the other thing, too, is why don't they just test it? If they think this is a great idea, then get 50 dudes, get 100, 200 guys together, throw an
That's
open.
the problem, Grande.
Throw an open.
Territory Wars is fun and playful. They don't take it as a serious game mode. It is treated as a joke. And for those of us that like Territory Wars, and it was our favorite game mode, it's gone.
Yeah, they're like
Territory Wars is gone. For those that had that thought of Territory Wars as our favorite game mode, it is gone. It is a joke. It is a test mode. It is the epitome of public beta. That is what it is.
I guess so, and I guess so is GA. You know, two of my opponents at 5.2 million posted one team in Grand Arena this time. Posted one team.
I mean, I get it.
They're getting past the auto put teams in by just throwing like Jawas up front and calling it a day. One team of Jawas. That's it. I'm like, oh man, okay.
I'm fed up like Finn is, you know. Really the thing that keeps me going is you guys, the community. I've always said it, we're here, our number one priority is to be the voice of the community. You know, I know CG's watching this and I don't care if I hurt your feelings. I'm not here in the touchy-feely thing. This is about, you know, people that have invested time and energy and money and belief in you guys. You know, they're not asking for a lot. They really aren't. You know, quit using us as the goddamn testing grounds. And I give them credit. We did earlier. You know, they've acknowledged that their testing is not as where it needs to be, and they're working on it. Good job. But you have a hell of a long way to go. Because we are not your test subjects. I've never seen in the last couple months. Grievous was a fucking dumpster fire. It really was. Then we get the Malik shit. It's just been awful.
We had players that blew 5-6 Zetas on that team, and then they didn't have Zetas for Malik, and almost quit because they didn't have resources in order to get Malik.
I had people that quit that I know that did that. You know,
because
it's just
they went all in on Grievous, and then because they went all in on Grievous, they couldn't go all in on Malik.
You know, you cut off your nose to spite your face all the time. It's ridiculous. You know, I mean, I love the times I could sit here and sing your praises, but I'm not going to just blow smoke and sunshine up your ass, CG. This is the real deal. You know?
Yeah, it is. I'm just laughing at some of the comments.
I can't stop laughing at him going, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, CG.
I'm not sorry if I hurt your feelings. I don't give a shit. I'm not in the business of giving a fuck.
It's so...
You know? I mean, it's
eight team Zeta, and we have guys that went all in on that Zetas, right? They've been saving Zetas for a year, and they love droids, and so they went all in on Zetas for droids, and they're like, I don't care, even if it doesn't make an arena team, I like droids, you know.
Oh Christ! Here comes some more chicken grandes. That's all we need.
I
think it's pretty full too. Oh Jesus Christ!
And then what happened is that because they went for this niche team, then they weren't able to stay competitive like how they wanted in other game modes, and they got frustrated, and they knew it was going to take them a month or two to get everything together to become competitive again. And so I feel like that kind of hurts the player when they don't know that when it's sort of sold, and part of this is CG's fault, and part of it is some of the game changers' fault. They sell a team as this is the next big thing for Arena, right? That Grievous is the next big thing for Arena, and you have guys plopping Zetas and G12 on that team the first day, and then come day 2, it's not the next best thing for Arena. So I feel if CG expects a team to not be an Arena team and to basically like, hey, this is the part of our TB, our new TB teams is a reworked droid team, then they need to make a official post that says that, so people don't go crazy about something. I mean, you want to know what I mean? This is what I tell people when Padme comes out, right? Padme's coming out. We've said it on this channel before. Don't put Zetas on her right away, right? Don't wait. You don't be an early adopter, right? Work on the rarity. You can always get the gear later. You can always put Zetas and Omegas on her later. Make sure you got the 7-star version, so that way you're good to go for that. But otherwise, don't invest. Let's wait and see. Let's give it a couple of weeks, then maybe invest.
I know, it's absolutely.
And refunds. How many refunds have we had to have this year versus years past?
Oh, I know, it's been crazy.
I mean,
self-inflicted wounds.
It is self-inflicted.
I maxed out my refund requests.
But I mean, just in-game refunds, let alone people that are calling, and I mean, these are cash money players that are calling and saying, hey, I want a refund from Apple, or I want a refund from Google. I think that this is not a cycle we want to be in. I'm not saying GG's not good old Maurice. What I'm saying is that he's going to have a very hard time. GG's going to have a very hard time beating Revan, beating Darth Malik. That's all I'm saying. There's a difference between good and Arena meta defining.
I mean, the
right?
things that work in the game.
We can all say Geospy is good. Just because Geospy is good doesn't mean Geospy is Arena meta defining. And you should go through it. You should be an early adopter and throw all your resources on it the first day.
The thing is, there are good things about the game. The thing that I enjoy, the things that bring me pleasure in this game is talking strategy and looking over people's rosters and giving them advice and helping them, right? And getting them in a sense to where the biggest feeling in the world is when someone says, your advice, look at my roster now, it looks great, or someone's they're just new and they're not sure where to go, and we give them, that's the stuff that we enjoy, right? And then, what's your strategy for this? And I'm running out of things to say. What do you do to beat Darth Revan? Be faster?
I need to address something real quick. Shay Locomotive is going to bed. He said it's been fun hanging out and playing with y'all. I'll miss the good times. Tarkin rules. Good night. I think he is done.
He's done. I knew he was done.
Yeah, he said he's done with the game, and this is probably going to be his last show he tunes into. So, just wanted to say thank you for all the support, Shay. You've always been hilarious.
We love Shay. And don't go anywhere, man. We got other games we do and stuff. You are always welcome, man.
Come join us on our
don't
other
leave the
games. Community,
man. Just hang out. There's games always have a life cycle. Let's just be real. So Finn, someone says they're having a problem with Super Chat. I don't know.
Hold on.
CG took it down with your rant, Ranger.
No, I don't give a shit. It's gonna go back up. They can't stop me. So. But it's the laziness. It's it's a lot of things that's just been piling up. It's ridiculous. You can only go so long putting up with this stuff, especially when the thing you get to know everybody and you get to know them personally and their lives and their family and things of that nature, and you the game brings that in. That's a positive thing about the games. It brings this group of people together. But then you take the game and you shit all over it, and then we talk about other stuff. It's not strategizing anymore or theory crafting. I mean, Grande, Finn, you guys remember we used to sit up for hours on Merlin's old stream and just theory craft the hell out of stuff. Those days have pretty much gone by the wayside. I mean, there's some people trying to come up with creative comps, but it's a. I mean, that gets into the mods thing. If you want to talk about the mods, I mean, the mods thing is it's incredible. Finn, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right. What are we? Do we want to rant about anything?
Am I ranting
else?
about mods?
Yeah, get your rant out.
Yeah, you want to rant about mods? Let's get them all out. Let's get it all out.
I don't need to rant about mods.
Let's work.
Mods is my last favorite game mode in this game, and it's gone. I can't deal with mods anymore. I can't deal with the fact that I have to farm mods and then wait 5 minutes in order to figure out which mod I'm gonna sell. It's awful.
Like the cap
mods. Yeah, there's the cap. They intentionally keep on making other stats useful. It's awful. Mods is awful right now, and as a person that loves mods, it's gone right now. Mods needs to be fixed immediately. Mods is in an awful shape for how important it is to the game. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to get more angry if I continue.
All right. Mods Kanata just donated $13. She said, oh crap, almost did 130. So I think we got some Baby Rangers coming in, Finn. That always makes you happy, Finn, when Baby Ranger with the poop in the diaper comes in, and hopefully it launches everything we'll see. It hasn't popped yet, so there you go.
Come on, Finity. You should start this with, hi, my name is Barack Finity, and I'm addicted to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. and we all see, hi, Barack Finity.
There it is. Here it comes.
I'm not addicted to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
No, he doesn't spend.
I barely got my 600 for the past 2 weeks. I have only completed all of the challenges once, except for the Zeta one. I don't.
Lots of Baby Rangers and chickens everywhere.
There's nothing for me in the game anymore. This game is in an awful state. I have no reason to be in the game anymore. I research the characters. I look at the mods. I can't do anything with mods. This game is awful right now.
It sucks, man.
It is. It's.
So, all right.
Let's get to some questions. I know Ur's getting ready to do his Knucklehead Potato Head stream. You don't want to do too much on that because, man, I just love seeing Urs do some crazy dumb stuff that I just go, Urs, what the are you doing? So we always support, and there's a lot of good guys coming up. Jesse Ian's been streaming, Darth Microtransactions, some really good stuff.
Spartan is over on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contingent 33.
Bruh.
He just donated $150.
Wow.
Happy 150th episode. I hope we have lots.
I don't think it's going to be a lot of pickles. Finn only does 3, right?
Oh, I'm going to hit the test thing and make
okay, so we're going to rain pickles. Holy crap.
Rain pickles.
Okay, I'm going to let contingents go first, and then I'm going to
Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to wait and see what happens.
Wait, let's make sure he didn't mess that up. Meant $15.
That's awesome, buddy.
Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for it to pop up. It hasn't popped up yet. Holy.
I will make it rain pickles for God. All right, let me get to a question first.
I'll let you know when it's coming. We'll stop as soon as it happens, and I'll let you. So go ahead and start doing some questions.
All right, Nathaniel Morgan, is there any way to favorite the Palpmobile without activating? Already accidentally activated the Hawk.
Accidentally activated.
Wonder Twin powers accidentally activate.
Yeah, you can favorite it. The favorite has nothing to do with the finding, right? So you can always do that. When you go and find the shard, though, make sure that when you click on it, you have to click find and not activate. I'm doing the same thing with some other characters. So yes, you can favorite, you can get to the shards, but just make sure you don't click it.
$150. It's not coming yet.
You said one for every episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Contingent.
That's awesome, buddy.
Yes.
Such a
All right.
good.
I'm still waiting for the pickles. I think
I'm still
Streamlabs
waiting.
is
It
trying
still
to
hasn't.
process
It's been going slow, so it's been a little delayed.
It's trying to figure out how to process that.
It's like
Yeah,
how many
that was
pickles divided by infinity times the third power of cube squared. I mean, it's like whoa, that was.
I'll give it a
really-
little bit of time, then I'll just start doing the test.
Well, no, it's fine.
All right,
We'll
let's-
make it rain pickles for you.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah. As soon as it hits, I'll let you know, and then it'll.
It'll be raining like crazy. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it rain pickles.
It's going to rain some serious pickles. There's going to be some baby rangers and grande chickens flying all over the damn screen.
All right. Let's see. Next
Those
one.
should be tacos.
Those should be tacos. Touche.
well said, sir. We do need to get some tacos in there too.
We
We can only do
I
3.
know, but we'll if we have to change it up here, and we'll change it up every week. We'll go with something different. Just
Yeah, we can do some tacos.
yeah, some
And
tacos,
apparently-
Yeah.
some
So Grim, no Twitter
heads.
question today. We'll bring it back next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Twitter question today because we knew we had a lot of stuff to talk about.
We did have a lot of stuff. To talk
Um,
about. And I was
see.
angry, and Finn was angry. but he was
Contingent
calm.
33. So should we probably stock up on energy tonight to max out our chances
Oh man,
on the
I
double
hadn't-
drops? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Probably.
So here's the thing, right? Your regular energy, make sure you work it with your guild because otherwise you're not going to get your 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you get your 600. Yeah.
So make sure you get your
Yeah.
600 or you talk with your guild about it and that kind of stuff. Our guild typically will let the 600 slide when double drops and stuff are coming to let people accumulate. So you can start doing that. But yeah, you probably want to start accumulating all of that stuff now.
I think we broke Streamlabs, Finn. It still hasn't popped over.
Don't worry, I'll run the
I'm
test.
gonna give it a couple minute or two. I mean, I'm surprised that didn't immediately come in like you've won life.
Don't worry, we'll make it rain pickles.
Let's get some questions for old. Is Sir Loki the locomotive still there?
Yes.
Look,
You summoned me?
Oh yes. Oh great and powerful Loki. Can you bless us with thou wisdom, O Lord of
So
Lords?
some of the I'm not sure exactly on some of the question, but one of them, Dexatronic. What is the difference between protection up and bonus protection?
Is this a quiz or?
is this a quiz? I love this.
Jesus Christ.
Protection up is a buff, right? Whereas
Mhm.
bonus protection isn't. That's
That is pretty much it.
That I would agree.
yeah.
You got it right.
Tell him what he's won, Finn. He got it right.
Yeah, you bet.
A pickle.
Ah, pickle. Lucky, you get to have a pickle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed about 3v3, man. Are you kidding me?
I know,
Well, you didn't
man.
even speak, man.
I'm
Lucky, what do you
telling
think
you,
of 3v3?
And I'm a whale, man, and it's awful, man. Like, I mean, I'm almost with Ben, man. I'm on the brink, man. I mean,
A lot of people are, man.
I don't know what I'll do.
3v3
It's,
3v3 Grand Arena. I mean 3v3 TW is probably gonna look like bricks, man. It's gonna look
Somewhere
like bricks.
Ewalkin is laughing his ass off.
Oh, yeah. You know, Eleanor's just laughing hysterically.
Oh, he is
I have his phone
dying
number.
laughing.
I should text him. and
Oh
be
yeah, I still talk to him all the time, and he's just like, "I can't believe y'all are still playing that game."
Even if you, here's the deal, right? With that Revan team, right? That Darth Revan team. Yeah, if you have a faster Revan, you got a good shot, but you can still lose. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
can.
If the debuff doesn't land from his AOE, then the other Revan's gonna go and land their debuff, and then you're screwed.
It's brutal, man.
And then you leave turn meter on the stupid team, and then you're really messed up. So they need to fix that team, man. I mean, seriously, it's so bad.
Do they even play their own game?
Mm.
Well, you know the answer to that.
I think that's part of the problem is like they need to play their own game in the open environment. That the problem is like they have like a perspective problem. I think that's part of it, right? They have a perspective problem. I mean, it's two problems. First one is they're not testing enough. I mean, they're getting better about it, but they're not there yet. And the second one is they have zero perspective on what it's like to be a player. Anyway.
All right. Well, I don't know what happened to the 150 donate. Watch it pop after we do this. Finn, We got to honor this $150. So
Oh, I will. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it rain pickles. It will.
Do it.
Will.
I think people are watching. They want to see it. Let's
We're doing it.
Let's
Just
go
make
ahead
it
and
rain some pickles.
make it rain some pickles. Let's see some. Let's see
Are
that
we
just
ready?
explosion.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me get to the screen here.
Here it
Throw
comes.
some pickles in your room, dude.
All right. Let's see. Let's make it rain pickles.
Here it comes. Oh, here we come. Oh, we got some baby rangers mixed into the. We got some baby rangers mixed in. Here they come. Oh God, here we go. We got some pickles.
Here you go. Thank you very much, contingent.
God. Yes, thank you very much. Oh God, here it comes. It's gonna be just the humanity. Oh God, the pickles hit. Oh my God, they've launched. We have full launching of the pickles, and oh my God, it cleared out the whole thing. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Oh, that was awful. Oh God, oh God, oh God, there goes a baby ranger. He's flying. There's a chicken run. Oh my God, it's just getting crazy. The pickles are going everywhere. Here comes some more baby rangers to fill it up. Oh, the God, they're getting hit by the pickles flying up. Oh no, we lost another baby ranger. Oh my God, here they come. Oh God. Oh Jesus. All right, the pickles are starting to build up on one another. I don't know if this is going to work, so.
God, the splattering of baby rangers is just so awesome.
So brutal.
I wish we could zoom in on their faces and they were doing like a little ooh.
I know, like, wee. Oh, there goes the baby ranger. Oh, he got crushed by pickles on the way down. Oh my God. Oh God, they're flying over. Oh God.
Silly. You know what? It feels like we're making a martini with like green olives.
I mean, we're doing something. I don't.
Ooh, I'll take one.
With pickles and baby rangers, topped off with some chicken grandes. It's like the worst martini ever. I like my chicken grandes bounced, not stirred.
Dr. Philkin said it's weird. I've had dreams like this.
All right.
It's
More
raining baby
There's a couple more
rangers.
questions here, then
Hallelujah.
we'll-
Yes, so there's a few more questions and then we'll wrap up.
So Matthew Richmond, for graceful assault, if Anakin has protection up, does he attack twice?
That's a good question.
No, he shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Because the way that it'll work is that they should all get their they should all be called to attack immediately, I think. Right? And so I don't think Anakin should be called to assist twice with protection up and the Anakin call. Right? Because I think all the call programming would probably be done at once.
Correct.
Typically, those specials will only trigger each character once.
Correct. That's how I understand it as well.
That is correct.
We'll test it once it comes out, but
Yeah.
I believe it should only be once.
Man, tomorrow's going to be nuts, man. We get the lunch stream. We got the Padme event. I got to do Great Arena. Holy Christ!
Nathaniel Morgan question: how does Drevin X cause diarrhea and constipation? That's science. That's all you know.
It's called rebound diarrhea.
Pure science. That's all.
No.
It is. It is called rebound diarrhea.
She's not wrong.
I mean, that's an explanation anyway.
Algie Dumpling question: do you think this transition to having territory wars be "quote unquote" fun and playful is actually due to the fact that they can never get the matchups to work correctly? I've mentioned this before. I think that they were on the right track with increasing the number of teams per territory based on your GP. Their problem was that they scaled it incorrectly. And so they scaled it so that the top end was putting way more, and what they considered the top guilds was way too low of a GP. I think they just need to work on fine-tuning that. I don't know why they just gave it up. The concept of adding more teams on defense was not bad. The problem is they went overboard with it, like they do with a lot of these things, and then they just dumped the idea entirely. If you're really trying to get every team, and again, now it's fun and playful, so it doesn't really matter. If you're trying to create a competitive game mode and you're trying to test out your entire guild's roster, then expand the number of teams, but scale it better and test it to make sure that it's scaled appropriately.
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't test it appropriately at first. We saw that and we're like, that number of teams was
before, right? I mean, game modes change based on what your GP is. Game modes change based on what your guild GP is. And so effectively what it has is that the tuning needs to be done in such a way so that it's okay for a guild at 45 mil, and it's also okay for a guild at 150 mil, but a guild that's at 250 mil still feels like it's okay. But the game modes are going to change a bunch as you go through all those different phases, and they just didn't do enough. It's like they said this is too hard. This takes too much brain power. I don't want to work on it anymore.
And then they waste time coding things like all the Hans get a bonus.
Yeah, because that's easy. You know what, we can't do this super competitive, so let's just make it silly. That's what it feels like. It feels like there was an actual thought process through the whole thing. Whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Then we have good old Maurice. Could Ranger go more in depth about the touchy-feely thing?
I did already. I am not getting touchy-feely with you, good old Maurice.
Nathaniel Morgan. CG says Padme won't beat Malik, but if people find some weird teams that win, will they nerf her?
Oh, she's gonna nerf that. They'll nerf that ass.
We got a clip. We got a Twitch clip of the pickle storm.
Oh God. We still need to get the McVenom one. I need to go back and watch it and get McVenom's.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I got the pickle.
Yeah.
I thought what happens on RSG stream stays in RSG stream.
Yeah, no. We published it to the full internet.
On our
published
Twitch.
it to the full internet. Yeah.
Remelia Scarlet. Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heading into Twitch to check all the questions there. So give me 1 second.
That's fantastic. Pickle Storm.
I've answered a bunch of them kind of as we've been going along.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been watching you as you're responding.
We chat so fast sometimes in YouTube I can't keep up, and people answer the questions.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes over there before I get a chance
Pickle
to type.
Storm.
Trying to see. Nobody says
It's
question
big-
on
it's
there.
big
We don't
data.
have the bot working
We
on
don't
it.
have the bot working totally correctly over there, so they don't do the question thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to see.
So I just kind of scroll up and see. We had a couple of them, like who would be like one of the questions we had was like who should be more powerful than Revan, or is there any character in the Star Wars story that's stronger than Revan?
Palpatine.
And I came
Not
up with
Vader.
like 5 or yeah, probably Vader.
But it's a good debate. I mean, you can go either way.
Yeah,
Palpatine
yeah.
straight up pimps Revan. Sorry, Palpatine pimps everything.
Not anymore.
Well, no, but I mean,
In canon discussions, it's hard.
Darth Vader,
I mean,
Malgus, Plagueis, Yoda even.
Yoda is up there. I mean, Luke is up there.
Starkiller. Somebody said Starkiller.
These things are not based on lore. Let's just make it clear, right?
It's
These
lore,
things
but it's not
gonna be
official
equivalent
lore.
to
You know, so I mean,
again though, right? There should be a core group of maybe 10 to 15 characters that probably should be able to give him a good run for his money.
yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's subjective, you know. But
Yeah.
you look at when you do it, you look at their feats. What did they accomplish? What could they do in the Force? You know, how good were they with the lightsaber? I mean, I can't remember who does
You know what? Old man
There's-
Luke should probably be able to beat him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna end up being OP as hell.
Yeah.
Old man Luke.
Old
right?
man Luke is gonna be OP as hell.
I mean, blue milk drinking Luke, right? Whoa!
That would be the greatest thing. His attack animation is him taking a swig of blue milk and then taking out his lightsaber and attacking.
And throwing his lightsaber over. Okay, so he takes a
Calcium fortified
swig of
lightsaber.
blue milk. He takes a swig of blue milk. He throws his lightsaber over his shoulder, and then he starts acting like from the
Neo.
Matrix.
Yeah. All right.
Grande, do that again. I want to see. Make him big.
So, someone do a Twitch meme of that. We just throw pickles at him.
You look like a 40-year-old man trying to dance.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men.
Wacky inflatable Grande Patron. Wacky inflatable Grande Patron. We have an excess.
But I bet in his head he was really like Neo, like. Whew.
Yeah, I know. He was.
But instead he
He's Judy's like,
Yeah, look, I'm
I
watching
know
it in
Kung
the replay.
Fu.
It's just like Neo, man. It's just like Neo.
No.
Yeah, it's exactly.
No, not really. No.
Hey,
All right.
we have clips of me doing movie scenes somewhere. Remember that we're supposed to make into
Oh,
a
we
video.
gotta do that.
Oh, we
too.
still have. I need to get
upload
those. From
all
you.
of those. Yeah.
and you guys cracking your.
I'm finishing up the good old Maurice one to send those out, so we'll have the dancing video out to everyone that got the good old Maurice dancing video.
Yeah.
We'll have it.
And then eventually, I did all kinds of movies.
Captain Blackbeard will end on this question because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the big question. How do you beat Darth Revan, Bastila, and Malik in 3v3? I put mine on defense.
Okay, so
Same
I'm going to tell
thing
you
here.
I'm going to tell you how I do it. You got to do it a couple different ways. You can do it with a Darth Revan team if your mods are great, right? A lot of times.
Well, he said he put his on defense, so he doesn't have
You
a
don't
Darth
have a
Revan.
Darth Revan.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Your regular Revan. You can do it with
Jedi
regular Revan.
Okay.
Okay, if and basically your idea here is we just want to kill Bastila Shan. That's it. All we're worried about
It's
is
a piecemeal take it down.
it's a piecemeal take them down. You're basically trying to do that. Now, let's say you don't kill Bastila Shan.
Your host.
Right? No. Hold on. There's still a way. Then you have to go in there with like CLS, OG Han, and Chewie and kill her. Right? Now, if you don't get it done with those two teams, you're pretty much stuck.
You're boned.
Nathaniel Morgan is right. You can do it with Hermit Yoda and Jedi Knight Anakin, but not Jedi Knight Anakin anymore. You're gonna have to swap that for.
I don't know what you swapped that
for-
for.
There's another stuff that I've seen, and I haven't tested it yet, but a really fast Grandmaster Yoda, in order to put tenacity up before everyone else.
Yeah.
So you have to change the way that you.
Do you know how hard that? Yeah, but that's really.
It's not that hard under a Jedi Knight Revan. It's just you have to remod it, right? So rather than trying to kill Bastila first, which is typically what you do with the 5v5 Jedi Knight Revan team, potentially, and I'm not sure if I have. I can't even move mods around right now. My mod inventory is full. I can't even unequip a character.
I'm telling you, I had to delete all the 4 dots, man.
I'm getting ready to delete the game. If you put Jedi or Grandmaster Yoda under Jedi Knight Revan, he'll get the speed, and then you have to change your normal sequence because he's not going to gain all that turn meter and stuff, right? But if you make him fast, he should be able to put tenacity up before.
Where do you
then
get the speed from, though?
You get speed from Revan's lead.
Yeah.
So that's the one, like Jedi Knight Revan teams will go before the Darth Revan team. The question is, are you able to do anything?
What I want to know is, McVoltron, you've been McVenom, I'm sorry, the artist formerly known as McVoltron. What do you think about all this? You've been so quiet tonight. I know you're not feeling good.
I don't care.
You don't know me, bro.
I mean, you know.
Rhonda, you say it in your McVenom voice.
I don't care. Y'all can go to hell.
Oh, she's getting angry. It was at this point Grande realized he messed up. Oh, she's giving you the bomb. Look, brother.
It doesn't apply to me anymore.
No.
I mean, all of this stuff.
It's too much.
The game is too much. The game is like a job now. It's not enjoyable to me anymore. Logging in and being forced to participate in all these things for a guild, because that's what I'm playing for, is my guild. But being forced to play for my guild and things that I don't find enjoyable anymore, it's kind of just like a job. Like, I've already got a job, got 2 jobs. It's like, I don't know. It's not something that I really want to play much anymore. I'm kind of with Finn right now. The only reason why I'm hanging around is because of the guild and you guys and the community. As far as Revan, I unlocked Jedi Knight Revan just now, and I can't gear him up. I mean, I'm still trying to gear him up. Yeah. I mean, Malik is like, what, a year for me from now?
6 months probably, right?
Yeah, I mean,
let's just be not the next time he comes around, but the time after that.
Yeah, I mean,
do you really think it's going to be that long?
So far, and I'm not
days.
even a new player.
Nothing has been 120 days.
This
ever
is what's so bad.
No. What I'm saying is he's going to come at 90, right?
Shut the until after that.
He's not going to get it, and then he's going to come again at like 120 or 180, and then she'll get it that time.
Gotcha. I thought you were saying 120.
No. We are talking about for McVenom in particular.
Okay.
She's not going to get it the first time. Second time, she's going to get it the third time.
But I mean, like, the whole thing is, as I'm not even a new player, and these things, these topics that we're talking about are just not even in the realm of possibilities for me to even be worried about right now. TW, the 3v3, I think is crappy, and I'm kind of bummed about that change. But the other, all these nerfs and things like that I don't even have anything.
Do you have Separatists to get Padme?
I have
a few. She probably didn't have 5. I can go look at her roster, but
look at my roster. I don't even know. So it's kind of.
Yeah, we have to do your roster review soon.
Everybody's like, oh, everybody's up in arms. I don't even care enough to get upset at this point anymore because I kind of expect all this shit. And to be honest, I feel like I'm back to being a new player now and overwhelmed with the game where it's not fun anymore. It's more like, what's the point now? Because I am never going to catch up with anybody now.
Yeah, she's got them. She's got them. She's got the rarity done, right? So she's good. She's got 5 at 85, 4 at 85.
But like I can't compete in arena at all. And I've been really, really, really trying to get back up in arena because everybody's like arena. There's no way I'm like I'm like low, close to 200 now. I just can't do it. I don't have any.
Yeah, you bounce between 100 and 200, average 135.
I have nothing to use to do that with. I can climb a little bit, but I'm going to get knocked back down very quickly, very soon.
Right. Because you're running a Treya team, and you all you see are Revens and Darth Revens probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, your team looks nice.
I mean, I love Galaxy of Heroes. I think it was a great game, but I think, like Finn said, eventually there's things that just kind of fizzle out, and they become less fun and more work. And at that point, I usually just kind of check out. And the only reason why I haven't checked out is because of the community. It's just everybody's so great, and you guys are great, and I love being around you and hanging out and talking Star Wars with you. So I'm still here kicking along, but will I spend any money? No. Am I going to stress out about it and like rant about it? No, I'm not going to do that anymore.
That's my job, McVoltron.
You can rant, yes, and I'm here and I'll make faces while you rant, like. But it doesn't affect me anymore. Yeah. So there's other games for me to like be interested in right now for me to play that
like Tactical Noobs,
and there's a couple other like really good games out there that friends are playing that I'm enjoying. So
we still need to play Anthem. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. All
right.
I'm just waiting for you to find time. Then we'll sit down.
All right.
Let's wrap this up. Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, tell the folks a little bit about us.
Sure. So thank you guys for watching. This is reality.
Oh, we got to do the gold Patreons first. I'm sorry, I screwed that up.
Yeah, you can bring up that screen.
Yeah. So let's do definitely shout these guys out.
Thank you all for joining us. This is Reality Skewed Gamers. This is our SWGOH live stream. We've done this now for 150 straight weeks.
3 years, man. Roughly.
Yeah, we're almost at the full 3. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, 150 straight weeks we've done this, where we go through the news and notes of everything Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes related. We tell you our opinions, whether we rant, whether we're happy, whatever it is, we tell you what is on our mind. And that is what we have done for 150 straight weeks. We really appreciate all of you guys watching. We try to bring you guys different opinions, so not all of us always agree on everything, but we love to hear your guys' opinions. So in the comments, you guys are always welcome to put your comments. Let us know what you think. Give us your point of view. All that fun stuff. So that is the stream for today. On Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we do Star Wars Jedi Academy, which is our question and answer stream for Galaxy of Heroes, where we have a great group of people answering questions for all of you. So you guys come 2 hours, ask questions, we provide you answers. It's that simple. So if you guys have questions, make sure you join us then. During the week, Mondays through Friday at noon Eastern Time, we do the RSG lunch hour, where we do a roster review each day, and then we also answer your questions for the remainder of the time. We're also streaming our Grand Arena, and I think tomorrow Ranger's going to be streaming his Grand Arena on Twitch. So we're doing different stuff on different platforms. The Grand Arena tomorrow is going to be on Twitch at probably, 3 o'clock, Ranger? Something around there? Well, we have the Padme event that we're doing first.
Yeah, that threw me off completely, so just stay tuned on that.
Yeah, stay tuned. So what we plan on doing tomorrow for all of you guys is noon, we'll do the lunch hour. We'll do our roster review. We'll get to some questions. Then at 1 o'clock, we'll set up a new stream or 1:15 or so, we'll set up a new stream to do the Padme event. So the Padme event is going to be live then, so you guys can join us for that. And once that is done, we will set up the other stream on Twitch for Grand Arena. So tomorrow is going to be a big filled afternoon of live streams. So make sure that you guys are following us on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, you hit the little bell icon, you follow us on Twitch, all that kind of fun stuff.
All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go hang out on the Discord. I'm sure some of these lovely folks will as well. I'm going to go listen to Urza. Let's just go invade Urza's stream and just give him a hard time.
Can we do something fun to end, Ranger?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Can we bring up the cup? I'm going to make it explode one more time to end us.
You want to bring up the cup again?
Yeah. Let's bring up the cup and I'm going to make it explode.
Oh, God, the Drevenix commercial came up. Hold on. All right.
All right. Let's make it explode one more time. All right.
Here we go.
Let us watch.
Hopefully we get some baby rangers into this mix because that's the important thing. I think we got some baby rangers coming. Yep, I think it's going to happen. Oh my God! The pickles hit each other and didn't even get there.
They're just attacking each other.
All right. Okay, this is perfect. So we got baby rangers coming in. God, they're drunk. They're not even getting in there. Oh my God! They're hitting each other before they get in there. And then here come the pickles. Oh God! All the baby rangers are launched in the air. Oh God! Oh jeez! Oh my God! That one's getting his head beat up. Here comes some more pickles. Oh my God! Look at how far that baby ranger flew. Oh my God! He got launched.
Hey, they want us to play the commercial on the way out again.
Okay, we'll play the commercial and we'll end the stream there. Oh my God! The more baby rangers flying through the air. Pickles are coming in. Here comes some more. Oh God! Another baby ranger. Well, he holds on. He stays in the cup. All right, so I'll play the commercial again on the way out, and we'll see you guys. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right, here we go.
Have you been playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and felt like this lately? Or how about this?
Oh my goodness. There's no way. It's freaking no way, guys.
Currently, many in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes are suffering from DRDS, Darth Revan Depression Syndrome. How do you know if you have it? Do you have bad mods? Do you feel like you just can't beat those Darth Revans? Do you feel like banging your head against the wall every time you play? Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing the breakthrough new drug for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Drevenix, a new medication created by Dr. Brock Finity. When I was first asked to research a new drug for DRDS, I first said, fuck it. I mean, it's a game. If you're frustrated, then just quit. But then I saw the player base and realized they're all just addicts. They can't break away from the game, and they sit and they struggle and they can't help themselves. DRDS is real, and it has affected me personally. My son used to be healthy and happy. Then Darth Revan happened, and he couldn't get him. Now he is sad, he lost weight, he can't eat. I mean, look at him. He's so small now, all because of DRDS. I had to do something. That's when I created Drevenix. Drevenix helps you get all the Darth Revan and Malak angst out of your life. Using simple chemistry and hundreds of thousands of dollars of other people's money, I found a way to make people less depressed with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So when you feel depressed or upset, all you have to take is one dose of Drevenix, and you will feel calm and cool instantly. And Drevenix comes in 3 doses. The I can't get rank 1 tablet, how the hell did 50 people on my shard get Malak chewable, and on those really bad days, the why the f would CG introduce this OP character into the game at all peanut butter cup. So don't let your gameplay look like this. Try new Drevenix and get yourself into a happy place. Side effects may include anxiety, diarrhea, constipation, fingers falling off, ulcers, obesity, tender nipples, runny nose, headaches, migraines, urges to stick dimes in your ears, specifically dimes, not sure why, but it was definitely specifically dimes, or this may have just been an issue with Jerry during testing, frequent urination, hairy palms, hairy feet, hairy foreheads, and using your cell phone in inappropriate places like bathrooms.